coffee time, and thank you for joining myself and Denise this week. It's been a week off for Denise. We've been doing some exploring, not too many early mornings, apart from when we've come here to Hazeley Heath. The primary goal for this video was to look at the fallow deer, to see what the potential of the fallow deer for the rut. Okay, so I'm going to go to my normal location myself, and Denise are going to go to the normal location for the fallow and reds later in early autumn. But it was just here really to see if there's anything potential more local. It's only about 10 minutes down the road from me.
So we saw a few fallow deer as we came through the heathland, but our first real encounter was with this Roe Deer doe right off amongst these pines.
Isn't she stunning though? She's standing there so serenely. It's like she knows you're there, but she just doesn't really mind us at all.
Yes, I think it's that time of year. Okay, the wind's in the right direction. We've got bright light behind us. We're stood on the edge of the woods. But yeah, at this time of the year, with the rutting season for those Roe deer, they seem to be just that little bit more approachable.
Although she's scanning, isn't she? You can see with her ears she's on the lookout, or on the listen out, I suppose is a better way of putting it.
And then from the right, I could sense something was coming from the right, and periodically she would look over in that direction, and her ears were constantly scanning all round really. But you can see here something's approaching, and I'm looking across and I can't really see what it is.
It's like she deems that's more pressing, isn't it? She's got the measure of us, but she's now going to see what this is to the right of her.
I suddenly see some movement.
And there he is.
Chasing her around. We did attempt to follow them and lost track of them, but 15-20 minutes later they came back into view. Didn't get any footage of it, but he was still trailing after her, so I must assume this would go on for some time before she finally allows him to mate with her. So, moving on from that encounter, we looked across the woodland, and on a slope on the upward side of this dell, we could see this fallow doe.
Look at this little one. Super cute, super inquisitive. Probably smelling smells that he hasn't smelled before.
But also, I think maybe there's a plane going over. Seems really, or a bird. Seems really intent, but playful.
Yes. Real discovery learning, isn't that a phrase you use a lot in your line of work? But he's doing a spot of discovery learning there, I think.
The little one's run off. It just reminds me of when the kids were at a supermarket wandering off. You're thinking, where on earth has it gone?
Yes, be it humans or animals, it's obviously a universal problem that children will wander off.
You can see she's sort of, where's it gone?
I'm gonna pretend I'm going, then he'll follow me.
Yes, and definitely uses the strategy that, well, I'll just wander off and eventually he'll come back to me.
Yeah. He'll follow behind.
So we then get a visit from a buck, a pricket. Seems to be rubbing, well, possibly the velvet off or scenting, or both. But the size of the antlers are just so small. Like I say, we visited 2 or 3 times and the deer just melted away into the woods. Which left us time then to stroll back to the car past the heather with an opportunity then to take some photographs of the butterflies.
There was quite a few once the sun came out and warmed everything up. And at one particular spot, quite regularly, we saw this family of stone chats. They were very sweet, with the little one waiting to be fed.
The other venues we've been to, we went to beginning of the week, it was...
Kicked off at Key Haven, one of my favourites.
Absolutely, Key Haven,
Yeah.
Farlington Marshes, Testwood, which was a new one for us. Never been
Really
there
nice
before.
venue that, quite a pretty venue, wasn't
pretty
it? Lots
venue.
of potential.
The downside for me was Fish Lake Meadows. Unfortunately, went there for the Ospreys, caught it on one afternoon, but it was so hot, heat haze. The footage was not usable really. I might put a clip here. But then went back again after visiting, I think it was Testwood actually,
Yes.
and there was a subscriber there, so we were chatting away with him. Osprey comes over, dives down, catches a fish, flies across the surface
Really spectacular.
with.
Really
Thank you for rubbing it in. With its catch. He's reviewing his footage. You know, what did you get, Mark? Sort of thing. And I look at my camera and I forgot to press the record button. So I was just absolutely.
Here's what it is.
I was absolutely gutted. Again.
Not a
The
happy
number of
chappy.
times I've done that, it's just unreal. But there you go. It's getting old for you. But he had some lovely photographs. I look at the back of his camera, so you know it was nice to see that he caught something. And I suppose the upsides, we were there. I saw it. You were at the right place, right time. So the potential is there. And there's been quite a few spotted. There's been 2 in one afternoon.
There's always
so
another time.
yeah, there's always another time.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Well, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a big thumbs up, like and subscribe. And from the both of us, hope you join us in the next one.